About maybe 2,000 fans in at the moment. It is Holi. We're into the second day of the celebrations. Big day yesterday. So hopefully those crowds will increase throughout. Tickets, remember, on IME Pay to come out here to Nepal. Now some innovation. This is not where Doheny intended it. He's not going to mind.
Mentioned the ball did not find the best timing off the bat. Not at all what he intended it, actually. It's broken the shackle.
Lovely length this time. Hasn't been any tangible or
Didn't connect the ball at all. Stands back, cuts, finds the gap. Another boundary this for Stephen Doheny. Moves on to 19. It was not a very good delivery from Lalit as well. Had plenty of time to just rock back and find the fence, which he did it in style. So Gulshan Jha loves bowling in that good length area. Easy single driven down the ground. A beautiful delivery, knocks the off stump. Gulshan Jha has completely bamboozled the batter. Slow delivery again, not the best of lines, and treated very well this by Neil Rock. The captain was walked in for gift runs for the Irish batters. They won't miss them. Gulshan Jha again struggling with the left-hander. Was drifting down the leg side, just help on its way. Wonderful shot. This will be just over the top. Away from the fielder there is Sandeep Zora.
This time just offered that room.
He played with the spin. Quicker on this time. A dodge delivery. 8 overs gone, 51. Footballing to Neil Rock. Comes down the track. Up in the air. Crowd jumping in joy because this is the 4th wicket for Nepal, and Neil Rock has been held out. But
Just lost that wicket of Morgan Topping. Look at it, just coming down the track, trying to go over that offside, not getting that connection. Ball just hitting the bottom part.
shot wide. Nearly carried to the fielder there. Karan Casey eventually pulled it back. Again offering room. Could not time it well.
This time a slower one, just played with soft hands. Karan Casey.
Should have been better. The best spinner that Nepal has had in the playing 11 today.
At the start, they were getting that partnership, small cameos at the moment, and this is what I was talking about, Sachin. We could definitely see Doheny and Delaney now.
And Kushal Malla gives the ball a lot of air, and that's the reason why the ball has gone up in there. And easiest of catches for the best fielder on the ground. That's Dipender Singh Airi, who has taken one of the easiest catches he'll ever receive. More than 9 overs to go. Can they post a total? Another change in the bowling. Kushal Burtel with his leg spin is introduced for the first time. Easy single.
Well, the ball stayed low. He is still there in the crease. This time it was away from the body. He was trying to go. It's a fielder out there. The easiest of catches for Dipender Singh Airi. Well, there's a change in the commentary box as well. I'd like to welcome Lenny. Welcome back, Lenny.
Well,
And the conditions here, spinners hunting in tandems.
a little bit of the occasion getting to Ireland. Nicely bowled again. Slow through the air. Gets us to the end of the 14.
Partnership at the moment. A bit of lucky. Kushal Malla just using his angle Bringing the ball back to the right hand.
with the ball. And that's the most pleasing thing for me. There was a talk of a few thunderstorms, but lovely.
Was trying to for that angling ball. Kushal Malla just playing with the mind. The previous two deliveries. Using his spinners. This time going over the covers. And straight into the hands of Dipendra Singh Airi. Well, the ball is following him everywhere he goes.
Corner of the bat, that's where he's looking now, but just slow through the air, hand having to impart the pace. Look at the way Dipendra Singh Airi.
This time just play it softly. Fine leg fielder Vinas Bora was inside the 30-yard circle. That boundary would certainly give that confidence to McCarthy.
Kevin O'Brien and Paul Sterling were out here, had a little bit of experience in one of the franchise competitions. That was back in 2018. Really nicely picked up man out there, though over his head. Sandeep Jura nestled underneath it. What a cameo from McCarthy. The 100 comes up. What's he doing at number 9, Ayush?
Well, he's just coming in and playing his shots pretty well.
I think this is going, but Durgasu Bedi says no, it was full. The umpire therefore has to believe it will continue upon the line that it's being delivered.
This time just coming with that angle. Just a single to end the over.
Connacht Paraskadke.
Well, death bowling has been a concern for the Nepalese side. If you look at the series that Nepal played before this, death bowling.
A quick single taken.
Up in Ireland, and McCarthy has made his name for the Munster Reds. Quite a few of the players based in Leinster. Leinster tends to be, well, historically certainly the strongest province.
We've gone much better now, the Nepali side. Played on the up. Very good shot.
High stuff. Hero or villain stroke, isn't it? And that's much more like it. Stand and deliver. Inside out, over, extra and all the way for 6. What a strike from Asif Sheikh. Might be a little shorter that side, but smashed out of the ground. The first maximum of the chase. And tries to repeat the dose. Oh, this is glorious. It's going to be a couple of bounces and into the rope, but a lovely 1-2 salvo from Asif Sheikh.
It was pitched up and timed it so very well. He didn't look to overhit it. Made sure that the ball would go past the fielder in the circle, over the fielder in the circle. And a boundary.
Now a clip shot, a nice pickup into the leg side. It's going to be 4 more. It did worry about pace on the ball for the Irish Wolves against the quality of Sheikh and Bertel. The home fans, they're loving it.
Loves playing this shot, Asif Sheikh. Picked off his pads. I think that was picked from the line of off stump. And he has timed it to perfection. 3 boundaries in a row, 3 consecutive boundaries. And as we said, the Nepali openers, they want to finish this in a hurry.
Nepal Gunj, all of the southern belt. There's plenty of cricket in these conditions and has had the most brilliant 15 months or so, or 14 months under Monty Desai. And that's not good enough from Gareth Delaney.
Thanks for Nepali cricket.
This is pretty full, pretty straight and good enough. How Ireland needed that. Durgasu Bedi had no hesitation in getting the finger up. Sheikh looked to sweep. It was maybe another one that's just skidded on. And he thinks it's adjacent enough. Sheikh is gone. Definitely spin to win here at this ground, isn't it? And Neil Rock had to turn to Delaney as early here as the 4th over.
Batters were playing medium pieces quite easily. Massive appeal and another wicket falls down, this time off the big fish. Rohit Paudel, the skipper, has been dismissed off the second delivery.
Won't lie, they needed this second one too. It's the extra bounce from Delaney. It's just skidded on and a really good catch. It's an excellent piece of glove work from Stephen Doheney. Neil Rock is the other option with the gloves, but the captain is choosing to give them over. Experience. He's very much playing really as a leg spinner for the national team who bats at 7 and 8 and hits it down the order.
Country. I agree, Andrew. We'll come back to the conversation about Nepali middle order.
His mother in Dublin produced a wonderful cricketer in Ben White. thought he was excellent in the UAE. Maybe the pick of Ireland's attack actually across those three T20Is. A player of the match, 4 for 20, career best figures against Afghanistan in that win in the first game.
Runs not an issue at all for the Nepali batters. They'll need to build a partnership here.
Yes, almost offered too many options for Nepal. Just slashes this one away over the offside. Will get 4. Promoted up the order. No Kushal Mala yet. It's the left-handed Ja who gets his first boundary.
Very capable with the bat. Gulshan coach is correct one.
Another googly. And chip to point, who takes the simplest of catches. Cade Carmichael holds on. Ireland's leg spinners of Nepal in a tangle. The problem is outside of the two openers who remain the same, as you see it, missing leg. And then your numbers 10 and 11 will be Rajbanshi and Bahara. Everyone else could go anywhere.
Waiting to do so. A dot delivery. This is a heave. Oh, dropped it. Was a very, very easy catch. It's Liam McCarthy who was dropped a sitter. Again, very full, and this time the timing is there, the placement is there, and a much needed boundary for Sandeep Zora. He was struggling at the center, was dropped. He's going after the bowler. He goes after the bowler once again, Ayush, and a boundary finally for Sandeep Zora. Takes his individual score to 15 runs, and this was much, much needed for him.
Zora, he has placed that field. Once again, he's trying for that delivery, but this time Sandeep Zora gets that boundary. He's looking now, he's getting that confidence, Sachin, after that boundary we're talking about.
Catch the big offer.
This time trying to play the reverse, and well, it goes out of the ground. Sandeep Zora.
How do you describe this shot? He's taken the outside edge of the bat. The ball will run. The third was inside the circle and a boundary. Not at all what Kushal Burtal intended, but boundary nevertheless. He will take them with both the hands.
And we're witnessing a different Kushal.
Has some time for himself to settle in. This is a brilliant hit. Straight down the ground. Out of the ground. Oh, this is a humongous hit.
The box as well. Oh, wicket. This is what it was needed. It was a slower of delivery. Sandeep Zora just trying to play that shot.
Here, wrist spinner in the country. But this time, Dipendra Singh Airi gets underneath one. And that has gone high, handsome, it's gone miles. The Tiger cashes in with a terrific blow down the ground for 6. The 100's up. Predominantly, they've been very flat, haven't they, as a trajectory, Ireland spinners.
Just look at that restore coming into play. Well, there was an effort, but could not stop the ball.
Batters in ODIs will be completely different. This is cut away now. He's toying with Delaney, these two, Bertel and Irie. Nicely played. Bertel gets his strike rate above 100 for the first time in the innings. 4 more. And Kushal Bertel says, you hit the winning runs, Dipendra Singh Airi. 16 bowled, 118 for 4. For Nepal to start the series in fine style. And Airi wanted to finish it with one blow, and that's what he's going to do. What a cameo from the Tiger himself. 20 off 12 balls and a smile on his face. So too Kushal Bertel's. Well, the journey to the T20 World Cup, it started here today for Nepal in Kathmandu in fine style. It's a 6-wicket victory. They've done it at a canter. The Irish Wolves have been beaten out of sight. And that's the winning moment for Dipendra Singh Airi.